It is Thursday, January 14th, 2021, and you are tuned into DIRTRACKR Daily. I'm Justin Fiedler. Today on the show, we are recapping Rico Abreu's dominant night 3 at the Chili Bowl, getting you up to speed on last night's Wild West Shootout action. We're previewing tonight's World of Outlaws late model series opener. We've got some news from Usac, so let's jump in. We've now got 3 prelim nights down and 2 to go at the Chili Bowl. As it has the past several years, Wednesday night belonged to Rico Abreu. He won his heat race from 6th, went 6th to 2nd in his qualifier, sat on the feature pole, and led every lap en route to his 4th straight prelim night win. Alex Bright finished 2nd behind Rico and also locks into the Saturday feature. Late in the race, the battle for 3rd on back was wild, with guys throwing big sliders and fighting for every inch all the way to the checkered. Brad Sweet ended up 3rd, Jake Newman 4th, and Colby Copeland was 5th. After 3 nights now, our 6 Saturday feature lock-ins so far are Kenan McIntosh, Tyler Courtney, Kyle Larson, Thomas Meserol, Rico Abreu, and Alex Bright. We'll get 2 more tonight and 2 more Friday. The unexpected star of the night turned out to actually be Daniel Robinson. He battled Rico Abreu hard in Heat 7, but got big attention in the 3rd qualifier. Coming to the checkered, he made a move to pass Sammy Swindell, and as he rolled by on the bottom, had his middle finger out the right side of his car to Sammy. Clinton Boyles actually saw it in real time on the broadcast, and it quickly became the buzz on social media. He later said that he wasn't mad, he just never passed Sammy Swindell before. If he had shirts for sale in the building, I'm sure he made some cash last night. Definitely a funny moment on the evening. The 2nd in the qualifier was good enough to transfer Robinson to the night's feature, where he finished a very respectable 8th. There were mixed results for the 3 NASCAR drivers in the field. Chase Elliott looked like a veteran in his heat race, finishing 4th and advancing to the qualifiers. A 7th in his qualifier placed him in the night's 2nd B main, where he definitely had the pace to transfer, but a spin early in the going sent him to the back, and he was only able to advance back to 8th place. That ended his night. Former Truck Series champion Brett Moffitt, who actually has a driller from the Tulsa Shootout, had a vicious wreck in hot laps, but he did make it out for the heat races. A pole to 7th run in his qualifier resulted in a B main appearance, but a 6th to 4th run was good enough to start him shotgun on the field for the feature. He ended up 18th. It was a very impressive comeback after that early incident in hot laps. And Ryan Newman was relegated to a C main after a flip in his heat race. He won the C, transferred through to a B main, where a 10th place finish ended his night. And then IndyCar and soon-to-be NASCAR driver Santino Ferrucci also ended his night in a B main. The DIRTRACKR.com analytics prediction formula is now 3 for 3 on winner picks for the week, with Rico's win last night. The pool sheet continues to suffer, though. Wednesday night was an improvement, with 4 picks making the feature, but we were bitten again by a no-show from a later group pick. And while the sheet did climb the rankings a little bit, we are still mired way back in the 700s. We'll need some heroics over the final 3 days to make this thing respectable for the pool sheet. For tonight, Christopher Bell is the overwhelming favorite from the prediction formula, and for good reason. He enters the night on the strength of 5 straight prelim night wins and an average finish of 2.9 over his last 8 appearances. We'll also see Zeb Wise, Logan Seavey, Buddy Kofoid, Spencer Baston, Brady Bacon, Jason McDougall, Andrew Felker, and modified standout Nick Hoffman tonight. For the pick sheet, Bell is our platinum group pick for the week. Also tonight, we have Buddy Kofoid in Group 1, Spencer Baston in Group 2, Andrew Felker in Group 3, Matt Sherrill in Group 4, Ryan Bickett in Group 5, Chad Winfrey in Group 6, and Donovan Peterson in Group 7. If you are planning to watch today, hot laps start at 5 p.m. Eastern with heat races at 6. Flow Racing, again, has you covered for the stream. Last night was night 3 from the Wild West Shootout out at Arizona Speedway. The super late models were in action again. Through the first 2 nights, it's been all Jonathan Davenport and Ricky Thornton Jr., and last night started off just about the same. Stormy Scott sat on the pole, but Davenport was quickly to the lead from 2nd, and RTJ was on the move early from 4th. After a restart for a stop to Jared Landers at lap 6, things went south for both Brian Shirley and Thornton, though. Shirley got a run down the front stretch and threw a slider at Thornton into turn 1, which initially cleared the 20 RT, but on the crossover move, it looked like from Thornton, the two got together, sending Shirley into the wall and collecting Stormy Scott as well. All 3 cars sustained fairly heavy damage in the incident, effectively taking them all out of contention. Out front, though, Davenport continued to lead. Later, as the leaders approached lap traffic, Tyler Erb was able to run Superman down, and the battle was then on for the top spot. Inside 10 to go, the two actually made contact a couple of times as they battled for the lead, but Davenport was able to hold him off. The track looked like it actually took a little bit of rubber in the closing stages, and Erb wasn't able to really make a run at Davenport again. In the end, it was Superman grabbing his second win of the week and third top two finish. Erb finished second, Jason Papich third, Mike Marlar fourth, and Bobby Pierce was fifth. The trouble for Shirley and RTJ means Davenport has stretched out the points lead in the week-long championship. The event is quiet again tonight before returning tomorrow night to action. We'll certainly talk about that on the show tomorrow. The World of Outlaws Late Model Series 2021 season opens today at Volusia Speedway Park with the first night of the Sunshine Nationals. The event runs through Saturday night and will be a fun weekend if you're a late model fan. 602 late models, Florida late models, and Dirt Car Pro late models are also on the card all 3 nights. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all pay $10,000 to win for the Outlaws, and this will be the first of back-to-back events at Volusia to start the year. The series will be back at Volusia February 10th for the opening night for the Outlaws of the Dirt Car Nationals. Entering today, we know for sure of 12 full-time drivers to start the season. It might end up being a few more, but we don't have any official word on anyone else yet. We do know that Brandon Shepard, Ricky Weiss, Cade Dillard, Dennis Erb Jr., Darrell Lanigan, Chase Youngins, Boom Briggs, Ross Bales, Ryan Gustin, Tony Jackson Jr., Ryan Scott, and Brent Larson are all confirmed. I think we have an interesting season on tap. We got some question marks for a few guys, though. I do think Shepard is the easy favorite again for the year to grab his third consecutive championship with the series. He had 14 wins in 40 starts last year and ended the season as the hottest driver with the series. Ricky Weiss was his closest competition in 2020, but Weiss is switching to his own chassis for 2021, and we just don't know how that's going to play out. He will need to make gains and find some more consistency this year if he wants to really take the fight to B-Shep. In terms of other competitors, can Cade Dillard take a big step in in year 3? Can Darrell Lanigan, now back in a Rocket chassis, return to past glory? So, a lot of question marks there for some of those other guys in the championship. As for the rookie battle, I think Ross Bales is the early favorite there to grab those honors. He's a past winner with this series, but he will be seeing a lot of tracks and parts of the country for the first time. Kind of looking ahead to tonight, the DIRTRACKR.com analytics prediction formula likes Brandon Shepard for the win. He's won 6 of the last 9 races at Volusia and has the best average finish on half-mile tracks in the last 2 seasons. He's going to have some stiff competition, though. Jimmy Owens won 3 straight at Volusia in 2020, and he'll be in attendance, along with Tim McCready, who's also a past winner at Volusia. McCready will race Thursday and Friday with the Outlaws before returning to Tulsa to finish out his Chili Bowl run on Saturday. Dirt Vision will have live streaming coverage tonight and all season long. We'll be back tomorrow to recap the racing and get you ready for the weekend with the Outlaws. We talked yesterday on the show about the Kokomo Sprint Car Smackdown paying more money this season, and now USAC competitors have even more money to race for this year. Announced yesterday, the Huset Speedway USAC Nationals will take place September 10th through the 12th this season and will feature 3 nights of USAC sprint cars and midgets, with the purse totaling $200,000. The event will be the richest on the schedule, and Sunday's features will pay $20,000 to win for both series. That's incredible. The event is being promoted by Matt Wood and will feature a format similar to the one used at the Hangtown 100 out at Placerville Speedway, which includes passing points and inversions. I think the best thing about this announcement was Matt Wood's quote about the event. He said to make this a premier event on the schedule, they have to have a wonderful facility, seating for a bunch of people, a bunch of racers, and then throw a bunch of money at them, and that makes for a pretty good mix. I love it. That's such a great quote. Along with the Hangtown 100, Wood is hoping to put together a third event to promote in the next year. To see more details about the announcement, visit usacricing.com. There are 4 items on the streaming schedule today. Flow Racing has Flow 24/7 and Night 4 of the Chili Bowl Nationals. Dirt Vision has that opening night of the World of Outlaws Late Model Series from Volusia. And Speed Sport has IMCA Winter Nationals action from Cocopah Speedway. To see the full schedule with links to watch, visit DIRTRACKR.com/watch tonight. That's it for the show today. Hope everybody has a good Thursday. You can find Dirt Tracker Daily on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, or where you get podcasts. Please subscribe and leave a review. You can also watch the show every day on YouTube and Facebook. Those likes and subscribes on YouTube are appreciated as well. You can email the show at info@dirttracker.com, and I check those every single day. You can follow Dirt Tracker on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, all at Dirt Tracker, DIRTRACKR. You can check out the website for all kinds of other cool dirt racing stuff. You can do that at DIRTRACKR.com, and then you can follow me personally on Twitter at Justin_Fiedler. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow for more Dirt Tracker Daily.